Hey Nathan, it's Monday, November 2nd. Wow, can you believe that it's November already? Time sure flies when you're a tiny speck on a spinning rock floating throughout the universe. So this weekend was crazy. I mean, obviously, first of all, it was Halloween. I dressed up as an adorable lion. Oh, yes, so cute. And Nathan, you dressed up as a carrot, and I'm not sure if we got any pictures of you, but if you did, I will put them right here. So not only was this weekend crazy fun because it happened to be Halloween, but it was also the World Series this weekend, and our home baseball team, the Royals, won it. We won it all yesterday against the Mets with some crazy score that was really high, and it was great. And everybody, Nathan, you and I have been watching these games at the bars like for the past few weeks. It's been a lot of baseball at a lot of bars. It's been kind of crazy. Well, after we won last night, we happened to be at a bar, and it was great because we ran out into the streets in downtown. The streets were full. People were going crazy, just like running down the streets, screaming and high-fiving people, and climbing up light posts and stuff. It was insane, and it was so much fun to see so many people together, all happy and celebrating and cheering. Here, I'll roll some footage of the Mania. Mania? Yeah, Nathan, this is the first time that the Royals have won the World Series in our lifetimes. I believe it was exactly 30 years ago when they won last in 1985. And it's crazy, and it's cool, and it's awesome to be able to celebrate that with the people who live near us, proximity-wise, and that's great and good fun, and I'm really, it is nice to see the people who have been really been Royals fans for a long time, even when they super sucked, to finally get to enjoy that. So Nathan, over the weekend, on Halloween, we did our traditional pumpkin carving video where you and I drink a little and then cut a little pumpkin, and it was really fun, and everything went fine and without any kind of weirdness. The video exported normally, we uploaded it, and then we went on with our Halloween festivities. Well, we started getting comments on the video about these glitches that were happening and how the people couldn't tell if they were intentional or not, but that they looked cool. And Nathan and I were like, what glitches? So we watched through the video and found that there's hella glitches in that video, and we have no idea how they got there. So our only theory is that our ghost has returned. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There's a ghost that inhabits in our studios. Let me tell you a story. So last year, when we were doing our pumpkin carving, Nathan and I were sitting in the kitchen of our apartment, and I was sitting next to the refrigerator. At one point, this paper flies off the fridge and hits my shoulder, and we were like, obviously ghosts. And so we kind of played around on it, did the whole knock 4 times if you can hear us, all of that fun bit, and then kind of forgot about it from there. Well, when we were editing the video this year, I was kind of mentioning to Nathan, I was like, hey, I kind of wish our ghost had come back and made a reappearance for the video, but I guess he didn't. And so we kind of brushed it off or whatever. But then the glitchiness, it has to be the ghost. I mean, it was Halloween. What else could it have been? Nothing. I guarantee you it's a ghost. But where did this ghost come from? Nathan and I have a theory. So a few years ago, we were hanging out at my Grammy's house, and she decided she wanted us to help her clean out her liquor cabinet. We got a bunch of random bottles of old vermouth or really old almond liqueur, and one of those random bottles was this little bottle of Tuaca. I don't know what Tuaca is made of. You can tell me if you're some kind of alcohol aficionado. All I know is that it's made in Italy. Anyway, this particular bottle of Tuaca had just the tiniest little bit of liquid left at the bottom and a little cork cap that went on top. We weren't planning on drinking it. I just thought that the bottle was cool. I thought it looked cool, so I took it. Now, every once in a while, when we brought this bottle back to our house, our old house, every once in a while, Nathan and I would walk by it in the kitchen and noticed that the little cork cap was not in its little resting place, but was indeed next to the bottle, just sitting there perfectly, just sitting there next to the bottle. thought, well, that's weird. Obviously ghosts. And so, but we never, it never bothered us. Nothing paranormal or spooky or weird ever happened. On the move from our house to this apartment, at some point, this, got knocked over or whatever, but, the little liquid contents spilled out, and I think the cork even broke. I don't know, maybe it got thrown away, whatever. Ever since then, we have been getting haunted on Halloween. So, conclusion, ghost, Twaka ghost, some kind of drunky little alcohol ghost that wants to join us in carving pumpkins every year, but instead just glitches up our videos and throws paper at us. That was a great story. And who knows, maybe it'll return next Halloween. I guess you'll just have to be there. And now we're on to the most important news of 2015. I am wearing my Star Trek necklace today because CBS just announced that they are releasing a new series of Star Trek. Oh my gosh! I am so excited. They haven't said too much about the setting, when it's going to be and stuff, because the most recent Star Trek series was set way in the Star Trek past, before everything was all cool and stuff. And yeah, super boring. Never watched it. Don't watch it. It's not, to me, it's not real Star Trek. But anyway, hopefully this new show is going to be super real Star Trek. I hope it picks off from where the last stuff kind of left off, Voyager and Deep Space Nine. I hope it picks off from there, or even hundreds of years in the future. I don't care. I just want to see more advancement in this universe, and I'm super excited, and I think it's so cool that, hopefully that these new movies that have come out that are not really along with the typical Star Trek kind of route. I hope that the new movies have garnered a lot of new fans that will come to appreciate Star Trek, the show, and the series, and kind of the entire universe and the continuation of all these storylines that happen. I think that would be really cool, and I think a lot of people would discover that they're more Star Trek fans than they realize. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, thanks for letting me nerd out for a minute, because I'm super, super excited. Oh my God. Anyway, what did you dress up as for Halloween if you dressed up? Leave me a comment about it below. And Nathan, we'll see you on Wednesday. Music. Speaking of which,